Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Beverly. I do things planner related. If you're new here, welcome to the hot mess. And if you're coming back, you need no introductions. So listen, I don't know what I'm doing. Do I love the Franklin Covey Compact? Yes. I went and printed Peanuts Planner Co. Big Checklist and Personal. And it's not that much bigger. It's not that much smaller than the Franklin Covey Compact. Why did I do this to myself? No idea. I just had a thought, and it ran through my head long enough that I had to get up and do it. You know, I be chasing the dopamines with my ADD's brain and my neurospicy's brain, and yeah. So I've been trying it out on different places to try to remind myself why I am in Franklin Covey Compact. And I messaged my friend Kayla at Surrendered Plans, and I told her, I said, I need saving from myself. Why am I like this? Why is my brain like this? What is it? What is it? Why does it hate me? And she said something to me. She's like, well, why do you want to planner hop? And I said, well, I mean, the whole thing is a dopamine, you know, from the dopamine. I know that's why. And then, you know, I told her that it's really hard to stay in something for me when I can't FOMO myself back in it. It's really hard for me, and I'm gonna be honest. That's an honest statement. Now here's the thing. I'm not FOMO'd by bound books. I can look at an A6 all day in rings, not be FOMO'd. I can look at an A5 all day in rings, not be FOMO'd. I can look at Hobonichi weeks, all the things, not be FOMO'd. I know a bound book doesn't work for me. I know certain sizes don't work for me. It's these two sizes. And then she's like, well, order you some stuff in Franklin Covey Compact. And I was like, my brain says no, because last night my brain did say no. I was scrolling and I had a cart full of stuff, and I was like, no, I'm supposed to be on a no buy, and I'm supposed to be doing all the things. So I need to be fiscally responsible and not do that. Yeah. And this is a chatty rant because I don't know where else to put this. And like, this is kind of like my space that I can like chatty rant about things and planner things, and people understand, because my family just looks at me like I'm strange. But now, do they like indulge my planner habits? Of course they do, because they really like them when I tell them where to go and what to do, because they forgot. But so yeah, these are the things that have been going through my head all day. Why are they going through my head all day? Well, because you can see that I haven't been doing much. I didn't do anything today. I didn't take any notes. I didn't put any to-dos. I didn't really plan for anything this week because I knew I would be busy with appointments. Because tomorrow is going to be a busy day. My mom has a doctor's appointment. Then Wednesday, my husband is off. He has a couple of doctor's appointments. And I'm going to be really busy at work because we'll be shoving in everything into a 3-day week. I'm off Thursday. Then I do work Friday, but nobody else works. So I'll be there all by myself. So it will be like I'm, you know, just hanging out. Not just hanging out. I mean, I have work to do, but anyway, it won't be as heavy with meetings. I don't think I have any meetings, maybe one. So I'll catch up on a bunch of projects to keep me busy, but like, it's when I'm in a state of transition that I want to go hop. And then she said something to me that was very important too. She said, we need to make our brains uncomfortable. Because I told her, I said, I'm trying to stop the dopamine hits. I'm trying to break the cycle of the dopamine hits from planner hopping. I'm trying to break the cycle of the dopamine hits from buying stuff. I'm trying to break the cycle of the dopamine hits from social media. That's one of the reasons I want to take a social media break in July. I want to break the dopamine cycle and get back to functional things. Now, I don't know if anybody else is neurospicy here, but I can FOMO myself into things. I can use like the body doubling. So if I want to declutter my house, I'll put it on a declutter YouTube. If I want to get myself into a declutter mode and cleaning mode, I will watch YouTube videos on cleaning and decluttering. I will watch YouTube videos on, things like that in order to get myself into the cycle, kind of like hyping myself up, or I guess body doubling, or I don't know. There's a science behind it. But anyway, I can get myself in that mood by just like watching those videos. When I was in personal rings, did it work all the time? No, obviously. I'm in Franklin Covey Compact. But I could kind of FOMO myself back into personal by watching personal ring videos. That's how I stayed consistent for a while. But when I get bored, that's when I look for the dopamine. So that's what this is what I'm trying to break. I'm trying to break the dopamine download from planner hopping and doing all the things. I hope somebody understands that. And I hope this helps somebody. I don't know. So I'm trying to make my brain uncomfortable. I'm trying to make me stay in this. I don't think I'll have... See, I had some inserts I wanted to buy in Franklin Covey Compact because I didn't have them in... the size that I was using in my personal that... and there was only like 2, and it's $2 Tuesday, so it's like $4. I'm really not worried about that. But my brain is having a problem buying stuff in Franklin Covey Compact because my brain says, you'll just go back to personal, don't invest the money. And I'm trying not to buy things on top of that. These are the ranty things that my brain says to me. And then Wednesday, like I said, I have hardly anything, but I'm sure we'll be doing project stuff. And then Thursday I'm off, and then Friday I have nothing planned. Saturday is J Creative's release. I want to try to get some of her quilted stuff, or vintage stuff. So I want to save my money for that too. Because my brain says that's a limited release. I should... I justify this order because it's vintage and there's only a few. And I love her stuff. I have a bunch of her stuff. I have her planner pouches. I have her... I have a couple of planner pouches. I have the big everything pouch or something, the bigger size, and then I have the companion pouch, which has the strap that you can put on your thing, and then I have several of her stuff. I love all of her stuff. I use them all. I have stuff in every single thing, so it's not like I don't use them. But do I need them? No. No, I don't need to buy from that either. But I put it here. See, here's... Somebody saved me from myself. Do I love the size? Yes. And I went back and I watched the video, my own video, of why I wanted to jump into Franklin Covey Compact. And that 100% is the size. 100% is the size. I just love it. But I still have a problem with closing. If you look, I'm at the limit now. I'm going to have to start, oops. I'm going to have to start taking my highlighter out now. That's the only way that that's going to continue. So that means I'm going to have two things in my rings. Is that the end of the world? Probably not. Does it bother me? Yes. Because my brain's weird. So... What do I do? 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 Yeah. So what do I do? What would you do? Well, I mean, if you're normal, you'd stay in like your size that you said you were going to stay in. But I'm not normal. My brain's doesn't work normally. Like I said, I do love it. And I don't know, y'all may never see this. Then again, I am one to put up ranty crap, so sorry about that. I will label it accordingly. But yeah, so what do I do? What would... See, I do love this, love the bigger size. Okay, just my thoughts for today. I'll probably put this up sometime this week. I have a video going up tomorrow for my archive ranty thoughts. This may be like a ranty thought for like Thursday or something, or Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe I'll put maybe I'll put them both up on Tuesday. But yeah. So just so you know, for those in planner confusion, you're not alone. Those in planner peace that tend to stick with your one and true love. How the hell do you do it? How do you do it? I need to know. We all need to know down in the comments. How do you do it? How do you just stick with the size? And here's the thing. I'm not going from like A6 to Franklin Covey Compact. I did look at a pocket. Shut up. No. But, and I talked myself way out of it. I was like, no, there's no way in hell. But, how do you do it? How do you just stay in one size? And I really want to go to a smaller, slimmer notebook, like binder. I wanted to get out like my medium Campagna for a little while and have a slimmer profile, but I can't do that in Franklin Covey Compact. I could get out a Moterm and hop covers, but I think they're just as wide as this, maybe a little wider. But okay, so if you're like got a unicorn and you just stick with it. How do you make yourself stick with it? Do you just make yourself? What's that like? I don't know what that's like. All right. Tell us all how you do it, and let us all in on the secret. Okay. It's just a quick rant. Nothing special. I'm just trying to stay in this size. I'm trying to talk myself up. All right. Talking to y'all later. Bye.